What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video I will share my thoughts on the latest news that is directly related to MMTLP stock, and I will show you that we can see first appearing of MMTLP stock on AST accounts. Then I will continue with some news that might be useful for you as a potential MMTLP holder, and what should you expect next in order to receive the NEXTBRIDGE hydrocarbons shares. So let's start with the price chart. Definitely we cannot see MMTLP stock right here because the trading was halted first of all at the very end of the first week of December, and then it was deleted, and right now we have only MMAT ticker, and I have to say that this ticker is also heavily shorted by some money makers or potentially hedge funds, and it is quite a different story, but let's focus on the MMTLP stock itself. So on John Burda's Twitter account we don't have latest tweets, and definitely it is quite obvious because we are in Christmas holidays, and by the way, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays for all of you. And that is why we don't have much news directly related to this situation. And John Burda just retweeted several tweets about the article of naked shorting in general, with some examples how it was made previously. And right here the retweet from I Know It Right Twitter account that a lot of people lost their money with the naked shorting. And let me show you some interesting detail right here. Right now I have the information that people are starting to receive their shares, their NEXTBRIDGE hydrocarbon shares on their AST accounts. And basically we have two possibilities. First of all, if you are a registered holder of record on the books of NEXTBRIDGE maintained by AST of the MMTLP Series A preferred stock as of December 12, 2022, you are considered to holder of record with respect to those shares, and AST will mail statements of holdings to all registered shareholders after the distribution is complete. And right now we can see these first so-called deliveries of NEXTBRIDGE hydrocarbons shares, and it is a quite good sign that the process has already started. But on the other hand, we don't have any evidence of receiving these shares via major brokerages. So none of the major companies like TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab or Interactive Brokers or other major firms, none of these have distributed the NEXTBRIDGE hydrocarbon shares. And that's why we still need to contact directly to the brokerages in order to ask them where these shares will be delivered. But on the other hand, because of these first deliveries, probably because of this, we have a first lot on eBay that is selling MMTLP stock. So, and let me show you this in details. Starting price is $10,000 and the buy it now price is $30,000. Quite huge number, and let me show you some details in the description. So, the history of this share is following. This person who is selling this stock purchased the TRCH stock before the spin-off, and since then he or she holds it pretty strong, and that's why, according to this description, this is the real share. But let me show you that this one stock could be nearly priceless depending on what happens next. Nobody knows what will be the price of this share when we will see the update from the NEXTBRIDGE hydrocarbons C executives. And on top of that, he or she added, it is your responsibility to pay to have this share DRS transferred to your own brokerage account. So nobody knows how these shares might be transferred in between different accounts, because NEXTBRIDGE hydrocarbons shares, despite all the speculations, will be a private company. This means you cannot buy or sell these shares on the open market. And that is why, on the one hand, it is quite good, because these shares will not be naked shorted by money makers and hedge funds. On the other hand, it might be difficult to transfer these shares from one account to another. So, and let me show you this data. It is quite interesting information. Murdoch, the meta guy, published this screenshot, and it was made via iBorrowDesk. And right here, as you can see, we have the number of MMTLP shares available for shorting. And on December the 12th, it has about 100,000 shares available. But the very next day, December 13th, it became 35,000 shares. And how it is possible? Because the trades of MMTLP stock were halted on December the 9th. And let me show you official FINRA statement that on December the 9th, Metamaterials preferred stock Series A was halted with the U3 code. And on my previous video, I've told you that we have another filings on official FINRA website that has quite different time. And let me show you that MMTL investor published this tweet, and he posted: FINRA, we all see that you adjusted the MMTLP U3 trading halt by 8 hours and 9 minutes to give yourself one extra day to figure things out before you reopen trading. Tuesday, December 27th will be the 11th trading day since the adjusted halt. 10 days will have passed. Open trading. And definitely we are about to see the major update on this entire situation, because first of all, if the trades will not be opened, definitely it will be another violation of FINRA rule. On the other hand, DTCC has already started to distribute these shares to AST accounts, but they have to settle all the problems by the end of this year, because they have to have balanced books by the end of this year. And this might be also quite important deadline for them to settle this problem. So, and if you don't know what is the problem of this stock, I highly recommend you to follow this document. I will put the link on it in the description below, and it is a 38-page document that describes the entire situation directly related to Metamaterials, to TRCH and NEXTBRIDGE hydrocarbon stocks, and all of the problems that might be related to potential FINRA fraud. So I have to say that I have one confusing news. It is not the news by itself, but we don't have any official statements from NEXTBRIDGE Hydrocarbons C executives. And on the one hand, it might be quite suspicious, but on the other hand, let me show you that the CEO of this company is Clifton DuBois Jr. And right here, as you can see, Mr. DuBois is also an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Texas. He earned his law degree from Georgetown Law in Washington, D.C. in 2009 and a BS in agribusiness from Abilene Christian University in 2004. So, he is an attorney and he knows all the details that should be settled, and that's why, in my opinion, he keeps silence until the officials resolve this situation by themselves. So, I think that's all the information that I want to provide you. And if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap, only got